Hey puppy, you want a cookie? Want a cookie? Let's go talk about the motorhome. Want to? And we'll tell everybody the 10 reasons why we like our little small Class C RV. That sound good? You gonna come with me? Or you gonna stay in here? Yeah, you're gonna stay out here, aren't you? And just chill out. That's okay. I'll go. So yeah, like I was saying, top 10 reasons why we like our little Class C 20-foot motorhome. I have a list. They're not in any particular order except the last 3, which are my 3 favorite reasons why I like this thing. So number 10, let's start with number 10. The fact that this is a rental motorhome. Fraser Way RV across Canada used to rent these, well, they still rent them out. They rent them out for about 3 years, and after 3 years they sell them, and you can get a really good deal on these things. But since they're made, actually not made in Canada anymore, but when they were made in Canada, they were made 4-season. So basically, if you've got your furnace running in this thing, there's hoses that go into the enclosed tanks, the enclosed water tank, the black tank, and the gray tank. So the furnace is heating up all 3 of those tanks, so you can take this RV to like a parking lot and go skiing for the day and leave your furnace on and your tanks won't freeze, and you can overnight camp in them. Now I know a lot of people don't do that all the time, but if you have to, you can do it in this thing. So that's number 10, that it's a rental and that it's got heated tanks. That's one of the reasons I like this one. Number 9, the reason why I love this motorhome is this huge bunk. This bunk bed is bigger than the average Class C ones. They're making them smaller nowadays. They're not as wide. They're about the same length but not as wide. This bunk is measured 60 inches wide by 84 inches long. Let me show you when the partition part is down here. So I got some pillows. So that's the bunk made. Let's see if I can get a good shot of it here so you can see how big this thing is. It's really big, really long, and really wide. Carrie and I have both slept up here together, and it's just as comfortable as any queen bed. So that's a good reason to buy an older RV when where the bunk beds are the bunk over the cab is a lot bigger. Yeah, 60 by 84. You can't beat that size for a bunk over the cab bed. Okay, so number 8 reason why I like this motorhome is the all-in-one bathroom. Now, some people are saying, oh, I can't stand those all-in-one bathrooms. But the reason I like it is because it takes up less space, and especially in a small motorhome like this, you need a small bathroom to so it doesn't take up so much space in here. So we haven't even showered in this yet, so it's basically just the toilet and a sink, really. So we haven't used the shower yet. And even if we did, it's no big deal because it has curtains. It has a curtain rack up inside that can go all the way around, so you don't have to get the countertop wet, even though it's designed to be wet. So that's what number was that again? That was number 8. Why we like this motorhome is the all-in-one bathroom. It keeps it nice and small, and that gets to 4 P's, that toilet. Sorry, it gets 3. It's not porcelain, but it's got the best perfect sitting position, and the toilet paper is off to your left, so it gets 3 P's. The number 7th reason why I like this motorhome is that the front cab doesn't have any windows. And on any RV, even if it's a Class A, the front and the 2 sides, water can usually get into those things and leak, and then you get lots of rot in the wood and all that. So that's the number 1 reason. That's number 7 reason why I like this RV is because it didn't have any windows. Because the more windows you have, the more chance of getting water inside the rig. So no, it's good not to have windows. I mean, this one has a vent up top here, which I'm going to add a super fan, a fantastic fan in later. That'll just sucks the heat up here, but we haven't been really any hot weather enough that it gets hot up here, so it's great. Number 6. This motorhome has 3 different compartments to hold stinky slinkies. One obviously is the back bumper. That's the longest one. That's where I keep the one I have. Another one is down below here that one of the previous owners, don't ask me who it was, connected one to the bottom. They actually bolted it on. That one's pretty about 5 feet long. And then the first one is built into the RV. That's just a short one though. It's maybe only about 3 feet. So I got 3 of them. I could put 9, about almost 20 feet of hoses if I needed to. If I get to a campground that's got the sewage hole really far away from the RV. But that's number 6. So number 5, reason why I love this motorhome, and I think most people love Class C's, is that there is 3 exits out the vehicle. Obviously the driver's side and the passenger side, and then you've got the main door to come in. So if for some reason you can't get out these 2 doors, you can always get out this door, and vice versa. So having 3 doors is really good to have in a motorhome. Now I know some of the older Class A's, they were adding doors. I don't think they add any more in them anymore, but it's one of the good reasons to have a Class C is to have have 2 doors at the front, especially when you're stopping to get gas. Easy to get out the door, fill up, and get back in. Number 4 reason that I love this motorhome is the storage in this thing. For a little small Class C 20-footer, it has so much storage. Now, a lot of people think it can't have too much in a 20-footer, but it does actually. You got storage under here, 2 shelves worth of stuff. Got 2 drawers for forks and knives and all that kind of stuff. That's the water tank under there. Actually, I can even put stuff in there if I wanted to. Get a little bit of space in there. But I got to build a shelf or something if I do. That's the furnace. And then underneath each of the seats, both of those are storage. There's no tanks or anything except for electrical panel and the pump. That's complete storage. I have to access it from outside, or I can access it from taking out the pillow cushions and taking the plywood out of there. And the same with this side. If I just take the cushion off or the plywood off, I can access the storage under there, or I can access it from outside. And then there's storage in these little compartments as well that go about halfway down. There's one there and one there. And then above each seat, there's more cabinets. Tons of cabinets there for stuff. I mean, if there's so much storage, I don't even have this thing full. Well, that one's full. That's because Carrie packs the motorhome. So I got all that. Then over here, we have a big, good-sized closet. It's tall. I'm going to put shelves or something in there and organize that a bit better. And then all along here, I got more drawers. I got 4 more drawers. I mean, see, they're not even all full. I have so much room. I think we put socks and stuff in that one. And then just more drawers here, 2 more there, and there's 2 doors down here to put stuff in. So a lot of storage. In the bathroom there is storage in here, right? And then there's a medicine cabinet. And then the previous owner had these little baskets that she put up here, but I'm going to probably put in another medicine cabinet on that side. And then at the bunk, there's storage here. Right from the back to the front almost. So that's number 4, the storage. I forgot to talk about these ones. And there's more cabinets up here above the sink and the counter. So lots of storage in this thing. I love it. Number 3 reason I like this motorhome is the drivability. I mean, it's only 20 feet long. Actually, it's 21 2-inches long. This motorhome is only 1.5 feet, 18 inches longer than my family minivan. So, I mean, driving this thing around is so easy. It's just like driving the van almost. I can park in any parking lot. I might stick in about 1.5 feet, 2 feet into the parking lot in front of me. But usually when we go to Walmart or Costco, I just back into the spot and I hang the back part over onto the grass, which is usually always there in the parking lot of Walmart or Costco. So that's number 3 reason I love this thing. It's short and it's easy to drive. Very easy to maneuver around. Going around corners, you know, turning, backing up. I mean, I parallel parked this thing one time. And that kind of blew my wife away that I could do that. And I didn't even have my backup camera then, so that's number 3. The number 2 reason I like this motorhome is that it's all open concept. Basically, there's no rooms. There's no bedroom. The only kind of room, if you want to call it a room, is the bathroom, which obviously has to be private. But I mean, there's no tip outs. But it's very roomy. It's just lots of room in here. I mean, it's a big hallway. I mean, I love Class Bs as well, but this hallway is, you know, almost twice as big, 3 times as big as wide as a Class B. So that's number 2, the reason why I like this, is because it's just all roomy inside, all open, and, you know, you can get around people when you're walking back and forth down the hallway. Okay, and the number 1 reason, and this is my best reason, I love these back windows from this dinette. I mean, when I'm parked at a lake or at the beach or in a forest area, I mean, we have just a great view. Like, here's one of my viewpoints. I can just look at it. Unfortunately, it's the street in our neighborhood, but you know, I can look out and just see everything around it. Right now we're parked up against my tree, but everybody that's sitting here can have a nice view of wherever we're parked. Now in the future, I really want to buy a Lazy Days Class C RV, the 27.5 mid-bath. If you go check them out, it's Lazy Days with a Z or a Z. They're made in California. They're pretty much the best Class C motorhome built in North America. They have a very good reputation. And they have a model that's similar to this, except for instead of just a regular 4-seater dinette, they're about twice as long as these seats, and they make 2 separate beds. It's in the rear, just like this is, and yet the windows go all the way to the corners almost, and they're a little bit taller. So that's why I'm really interested in the Lazy Days. But anyways, that's the number 1 reason I love this motorhome. It's just the view we have when we're sitting here, and when you're going somewhere and it starts raining out and you have to sit inside and play games or whatever, you got a nice view. Okay, now here's one last reason. It's 11th reason. It's a bonus reason why I like this RV, and that's because it has 2 separate 20-pound tanks. And the reason why I like that is because I don't have to worry about ever running out of gas. If one's on and it runs out without me knowing, all I gotta do is switch it off and turn the other one on. And then when I get a chance, I just go get it filled up. I don't have to worry about keeping an eye on the tank if it was just one big tank that's, you know, the built-in kind down there. So that's the 11th bonus reason why I love this motorhome. Well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's my 10 reasons why I love this motorhome, with that one special bonus reason. I mean, I've had so many people comment on my rig, saying they love the size, and they would love to have it. They've even offered to buy it off of me. Oh, here comes Boomer. But right now, I'm not selling it. I'm keeping it. Where's Puppy? Oh, there you are. What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you mean you're wagging your tail? Why are you wagging your tail? I can tell you're wagging your tail. See? Ah, are you wagging your tail? Are you happy to see Daddy? You're not? Okay, fine. Anyways, next week, or this week, I gotta go pick up Jordan, and I'm picking him up at school, and I'm bringing him up to the trailer for the weekend, because he's got 3 days off, and so do I. So if you guys like these videos, please subscribe, like, share, and please make a comment. And if you got an RV, and I'm sure you do, let me know the top 10 reasons why you like your RV. Everybody likes to know why people like their RVs. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.